Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this very special video. Today we are not just learning English. Today we are learning how to change our life, slowly, peacefully, and permanently. The book we are going to explore is called Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. This book has helped millions of people around the world change their habits, their mindset, and their future. If you are learning English, this video is perfect for you because the language is simple, the ideas are powerful, and the examples are real life. This is not a fast video. This is a deep, calm, 3-hour journey. You can pause, you can repeat, you can listen while working or resting. Before we continue, please do 3 simple things. Like this video to support the channel. Write a comment. I am ready to change. Subscribe so you don't miss the next lessons. Now, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Chapter 1. Small habits, big results. Most people want big success. They want big money, big confidence, big change. But they forget something very important. Big success does not come from big actions. Big success comes from small actions repeated every day. James Clear calls these actions atomic habits. What does atomic really mean? The word atomic has 2 meanings. 1. Something very small. 2. Something very powerful. An atomic habit is small, but when you repeat it every day, it becomes very powerful. Let me give you a simple example. Example: 1% rule. Imagine 2 people. Person A improves 1% every day. Person B becomes 1% worse every day. Day 1, no big difference. Week 1, still no big difference. Month 1, still small difference. But after 1 year, Person A is much better. Person B is much worse. Small changes do not show results quickly, but time multiplies habits. Why people fail to change? Most people fail because they want fast results, they want motivation, they want perfect plans. But habits don't need motivation. Habits need systems. James Clear says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." Goal versus system. Very important. Incorrect goal. Speak English fluently. Correct system. Study English. 10 minutes every day. Incorrect goal. Lose weight. Correct system. Walk every day after dinner. Goals give direction. Systems give progress. A powerful story for learners. Imagine you want to read books. Day 1, you read 2 pages. Day 2, you read 2 pages. Day 3, you feel bored. Most people stop here, but successful people say, "I am a reader. This is who I am," and they continue. Not because they are motivated, but because it is part of their identity. Speaking practice. Pause in video. Now pause the video and say aloud, "I am becoming a better person every day. Small habits can change my life. I don't need motivation, I need a system." Repeat them slowly. Chapter 1. Key lessons. Small habits matter. Time is your best friend. Systems are more important than goals. Identity drives behavior. Chapter 2. Identity-based habits. Change who you are. Listen, calm, confident storytelling. In the last chapter, we learned something very important. Small habits create big results. Now, we move to the heart of the book. This chapter is one of the most powerful ideas in Atomic Habits. James Clear says, "The most effective way to change your habits is to change your identity." Let's understand this slowly. What is identity? Your identity is who you believe you are, how you describe yourself, what you say after the words I am. For example, I am lazy. I am bad at English. I am not good with money. These sentences are not facts. They are stories you tell yourself, and your habits follow these stories. 3 levels of change, very important. James Clear explains that change happens on 3 levels. Let's look at them one by one. Level 1. Outcome-based change. This is what most people focus on. Examples. I want to lose weight. I want to get a job. I want to speak English fluently. These are results. Incorrect problem. When you only focus on results, change does not last. Level 2. Process-based change. This level focuses on what you do. Examples. I will exercise every day. I will study English every night. I will save money every month. This is better than level 1. But still, many people fail here. Why? Level 3. Identity-based change, the key. This level focuses on who you are. Examples. I am a healthy person. I am a learner. I am an English speaker. This is where real change happens. Your habits become proof of your identity. A simple example, very clear. Let's imagine 2 people are offered a cigarette. Person 1 says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." Person 2 says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." The action is the same, but the identity is different. The second person is much stronger. Why? Because the habit matches who they believe they are. Why identity is so powerful. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. When you study English, you vote for, I am a learner. When you read a book, you vote for, I am a reader. When you wake up early, you vote for, I am disciplined. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to vote often. Important truth for learners. You do not need big confidence, perfect grammar, native accent. You only need this identity. I am a person who practices English every day. That's it. Deep reflection. Pause moment. Now pause the video. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? What kind of person studies English? What habit matches that identity? Take 10 seconds. How to build a new identity, step by step. James Clear gives us a simple method. Step 1. Decide the identity you want. Example, I want to be an English speaker. I want to be a disciplined person. Step 2. Prove it with small habits, not big actions, small ones. Examples. Read 1 paragraph in English. Speak English for 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence. Every small action says, yes, this is who I am. Why motivation is not enough. Many people say, I don't feel motivated. I'll start tomorrow. But identity does not need motivation. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth, answer your phone, speak your native language. Why? Because it's who you are. Identity versus temporary change. Temporary change, based on emotion, based on motivation, stops when life becomes hard. Identity-based change, based on belief, based on repetition, continues even when you are tired. Common mistake, very important. Incorrect people say, I will start studying English when I feel confident. Correct. Successful learners say, I study English, so confidence will come later. Action comes first. Feeling comes later. Speaking practice, very important for video. Please repeat after me, slowly. I am becoming better every day. I am an English learner. Small actions define who I am. I don't wait for motivation. I act. Repeat each sentence twice. A short story, to keep attention. Imagine a man who wants to change his life. Every day he wakes up and asks, what would a disciplined person do now? And then he does that one small thing. Not perfect, not big, just small and consistent. After 1 year, his life is different. Not because of one big decision, but because of thousands of small identity votes. Chapter 2. Key Lessons. Let's summarize. Habits are not about what you want to achieve. Habits are about who you want to become. Every small action is a vote for your identity. Focus on being, not just doing. Soft transition to next chapter speaker. Now we understand why identity matters. In the next chapter, we will learn how habits actually work in the brain, why we repeat bad habits, and how habits are built step by step. This is called the habit loop. Stay with me. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other English learners. Chapter 3. The habit loop, how habits really work. Cue, craving, response, reward. Listen, slow, clear, engaging. Now that we understand the power of identity, it's time to understand how habits actually work. Habits are not magic. Habits follow a simple pattern. James Clear calls this pattern the habit loop. Every habit in your life, good or bad, follows 4 steps. Let's explore them slowly. Step 1. Cue, the trigger. The cue is the signal that starts the habit. It tells your brain, something is about to happen. Common types of cues. Time, 8 in the morning. Place, your bedroom. Emotion, stress, boredom. People, friends. Action, turning on your phone. Example. 1. Daily life. Every morning at 7 o'clock. You wake up. You see your phone. You open social media. What is the cue? Waking up and seeing your phone. Example. 2. English learning. You sit at your desk. You open your notebook. You start studying English. The desk and notebook are the cue. Your environment speaks to your brain. Step 2. Craving, the desire. The cue creates a craving. Craving is not about the habit itself. It's about the feeling you want, you don't want. Social media. You want. Entertainment, connection, escape. Important insight. Cravings are what drive habits. Without craving, there is no habit. Example, very clear. You don't crave brushing your teeth. You crave a clean mouth, fresh breath. The habit is just the solution. Step 3. Response, the action. The response is the habit itself. This is what you do. The behavior. You will only do the habit if it is easy enough. You have enough ability. If something feels too hard, your brain says, no, not now. Example, English learners. If you say, I must study English for 2 hours, your brain feels tired. But if you say, I will read 1 sentence, your brain says, okay, that's easy. Step 4. Reward, the result. The reward is what teaches your brain. This habit is good. Remember it. Rewards. Reduce pain. Increase pleasure. Example. You study English. You understand a sentence. You feel proud. That feeling is the reward, and your brain wants it again. The habit loop in one sentence: cue, craving, response, reward, repeat. This loop never stops. Why bad habits are hard to break. Bad habits give fast rewards. Examples: sugar, instant pleasure. Phone, instant distraction. Good habits often give slow rewards. Examples: studying, future success. Exercise, long-term health. The brain prefers now, not later. Important truth. Your brain is not your enemy. Your brain is designed to save energy, repeat what works. Habits are your brain saying, "This worked before, let's do it again." Deep example, storytelling. Imagine this situation. You come home tired. You feel stressed. You open the fridge. Cue, stress craving. Comfort, response, eating junk food. Reward, feeling better for a moment. This loop repeats. Understanding the loop gives you power. Habits become automatic. At first, habits need thinking. Later, habits become automatic, like driving a car, speaking your native language. The brain says, "I know this, I don't need to think." Why awareness is step 1. You cannot change a habit you do not notice. Before changing habits, you must observe them, name them, understand them. This is awareness, simple awareness exercise. Pause the video. Answer these questions. What is one habit you do every day? What is the cue? What is the reward? Think quietly for 10 seconds. Speaking practice, very important. Repeat aloud. Every habit follows a loop. I can change my habits by changing the loop. Awareness gives me control. Say them slowly. A powerful lesson. You don't need to fight habits. You need to redirect them. Change. The cue or the response or the reward, and the habit will change. Chapter 3. Key lessons. All habits follow 4 steps. Craving is the real driver. Rewards teach the brain. Awareness is the beginning of change. Transition to next chapter. Speaker. Now you understand how habits work. In the next chapters, we will learn how to build good habits step by step. We will use something called the 4 laws of behavior change. The first law is make it obvious. This law will change the way you see your environment. Stay with me. Chapter 4. The first law of behavior change. Make it obvious. Listen. Clear, calm. Teach yourself. Now that we understand how habits work, it's time to learn how to change them. James Clear gives us a simple but powerful framework called the 4 laws of behavior change. Each law helps us build good habits, break bad habits. Today, we start with the first and most important law. Make it obvious. What does make it obvious mean? Many bad habits happen because we do them without thinking. We don't even notice them. James Clear says, you cannot change a habit you are not aware of. So the first step is awareness. You must see your habits clearly. Most habits are invisible. Think about your day. You. Check your phone. Sit a certain way. Eat without thinking. Speak in a certain tone. You don't decide these actions. They happen automatically. That's why we must make them visible. The habit scorecard. Very important. James Clear introduces a tool called the habit scorecard. This tool helps you list your daily habits. See which habits are good, See which habits are bad. Example, simple daily list. Wake up, check phone, brush teeth, eat breakfast, go to work, watch TV, sleep. Now, next to each habit, ask, is this helping me become the person I want to be? Not, is it good or bad? But, does it support my identity? Identity comes first. Reminder. If your identity is, I am an English learner, then, studying English, positive habit, avoiding practice, negative habit. Habits are judged by who you want to become. Awareness exercise. Pause the video. Write or think about 3 habits that help your English. 3 habits that hurt your English. Don't judge yourself, just observe. Environment is the real boss. James Clear says something very important. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes behavior. Most people think, I need more willpower. But the truth is, your environment controls your habits. Powerful example, very clear. If your phone is on your desk, you will check it. If your phone is in another room, you will check it less, not because you are stronger, but because the cue is gone. Good habits must be easy to see. To build a good habit, put it in your face. Examples. Put your English book on your pillow. Put vocabulary cards on your wall. Open your notebook before sleeping. Your environment should say, study now. English learner. Example. If you want to practice speaking, put a note on your mirror. Speak English for 2 minutes. Every time you see it, the habit starts. Bad habits must be hidden. To break a bad habit, remove the cue. Examples. Put junk food in a closed cabinet. Turn off notifications. Delete time-wasting apps. If you don't see it, you won't crave it as much. Vision beats. Motivation. People often say, I forgot. I didn't think about it. That's not a motivation problem. That's a visibility problem. Make the habit impossible to ignore. Implementation intentions. Very powerful. James Clear gives us another tool. Implementation intention. This means, decide when and where you will act. Formula. I will habit at time and place. Examples. I will study English at 7 p.m. in my room. I will read 1 page after dinner at the table. I will practice speaking after brushing my teeth. Specific plans beat hope. Habit stacking. Extremely useful. Another powerful idea is habit stacking. This means attach a new habit to an old habit. Formula. After I, current habit, I will, new habit. Examples. After I wake up, I will say 1 English sentence. After I drink tea, I will read 5 words. After I open my laptop, I will review vocabulary. Old habits become cues for new habits. Speaking practice, pause and repeat. Repeat slowly. I can design my environment. Good habits must be obvious. I don't need willpower. I need systems. Repeat twice. Deep insight. Very important. Discipline is not about being strong. Discipline is about being smart. Smart people remove temptation. Design their environment. Make good habits easy. Short story to keep engagement. Imagine 2 students. Student A. Books hidden, phone on desk. No plan, student. B. Book open on desk. Phone in another room. Clear study time. Who will succeed? Not the smarter one, the one with the better environment. Chapter 4. Key Lessons. Let's summarize. Awareness comes first. Make good habits visible. Hide bad habits. Environment is stronger than motivation. Use habit stacking and clear plans. Transition to next chapter. Speaker. Now you know how to see your habits clearly. In the next chapter, we will learn how to make habits. Attractive. Because habits that feel good are habits that last. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other English learners. Chapter 5. The second law of behavior. Change. Make it attractive. Listen. Slow, clear, engaging. Now that we know how to make habits obvious, it's time to learn the second law. Make it attractive. Why do some habits stick while others fail? Because your brain rewards habits that feel good. If a habit feels boring or unpleasant, you will avoid it. If a habit feels fun or exciting, you will repeat it. What does make it attractive mean? Making a habit attractive means pair it with something you enjoy. Associate it with positive feelings. Focus on the benefits, not the effort. Example: English learners. Instead of just reading vocabulary, boring. Listen to a short English song while reading words. Your brain says, "This is fun, let's do it again." Temptation bundling. James Clear introduces a powerful trick called temptation bundling. Definition: pair something you want to do with something you need to do. Examples: watch your favorite show only while studying English. Drink coffee only while reading vocabulary. Listen to music only while doing grammar exercises. Your brain starts to look forward to the habit because it is now attractive. Motivation versus attraction. People often say, "I don't have motivation." But the truth is, you don't need more motivation. You need to make habits attractive. If the habit looks appealing, you'll do it naturally. The role of social environment. Your brain is influenced by people around you. See friends exercising. You feel motivated to exercise. See friends reading English. You want to read too. Social cues make habits more attractive. English learner. Example: join a study group. Practice speaking with friends. Share small victories. Your habits become attractive because learning is fun and social. Key insight. Your brain chases pleasure. If you can attach pleasure to good habits, you will repeat them. Speaking practice. Repeat slowly. I can make my habits attractive. I will pair hard habits with fun. My brain will want to repeat good habits. Chapter 5. Key lessons. Habits stick when they are attractive. Pair habits with something you enjoy. Temptation bundling. Social environment increases attraction. Motivation is not the key. Attraction is transition to next chapter. Speaker. Now you know how to make habits attractive, making them fun and irresistible. In the next chapter, we will learn the third law. Make it easy, so you can reduce friction and effortlessly repeat habits. Chapter 6. The third law of behavior change. Make it easy. Listen. Slow, clear, engaging. Now that we know how to make habits attractive, it's time for the third law. Make it easy. Your brain prefers effortless actions. If a habit feels hard, you will avoid it. If it feels easy, you will repeat it naturally. What does make it easy mean? 1. Reduce friction. Make habits simple to start. 2. Break habits into small steps. 3. Focus on repetition, not perfection. Example: English learners. Instead of, I must study English for 2 hours, hard. Try, I will read 1 sentence, easy. Your brain says, I can do this. Small actions lead to big habits over time. The 2-minute rule. James Clear teaches the 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes. Examples: floss 1 tooth, eventually floss all teeth. Read 1 sentence, eventually read a chapter. Write 1 word, eventually write a page. Small habits are easy to start and naturally grow. Habit stacking. Reminder. Combine make it easy with habit stacking. Formula. After I, current habit, I will, new easy habit. Examples. English learners. After I brush my teeth, I will read 1 English sentence. After I pour tea, I will review 5 vocabulary words. After I sit at my desk, I will write 1 sentence in English. Your brain associates easy actions with cues, making habits automatic. Speaking practice. Repeat slowly. I can make habits easy to start. Small steps lead to big changes. Repetition is more important than perfection. Chapter 6. Key lessons. Make habits effortless to start. Use the 2-minute rule. Combine habits with existing routines. Habit stacking. Focus on repetition, not intensity. Now that we know how to make habits easy, let's learn the 4th law. Make it satisfying, so that habits feel rewarding and stick for life. Chapter 7. The 4th law of behavior. Change. Make it satisfying. Listen. Slow, clear, engaging. Finally, we come to the 4th law. Make it satisfying. If a habit feels good immediately, your brain wants to repeat it. If a habit feels unpleasant, your brain avoids it. What does make it satisfying mean? 1. Give your brain immediate rewards. 2. Track your progress visually. Celebrate small wins. Example: English learners. Use a habit tracker. Check a box every time you study. Feel proud of completing 1 small action. Your brain connects the habit with positive feelings. The power of immediate rewards. Bad habits give instant pleasure. Snacking. Instant taste satisfaction. Scrolling social media. Instant distraction. Good habits often give delayed rewards. Studying. Future fluency. Exercise. Long-term health. To make good habits stick, attach an immediate reward. Examples: English learners. After reading 1 sentence, give yourself a small treat: coffee, stretch, or emoji in your tracker. After practicing speaking for 2 minutes, listen to your favorite song. Track streaks. Seeing progress feels satisfying. Never miss twice rule. James Clear recommends never miss twice. If you skip a habit once, get back on track immediately. Consistency is more important than perfection. Speaking practice. Repeat slowly. Habits stick when they feel satisfying. I will reward myself for small wins. I will never miss twice. Chapter 7. Key lessons. Habits must feel immediately rewarding. Track your progress visually. Celebrate small wins. Consistency beats perfection. Summary. The 4 laws of behavior. Change. 1. Make it obvious. Awareness is key. 2. Make it attractive. Pair habits with pleasure. 3. Make it easy. Start small and reduce friction. 4. Make it satisfying. Reward yourself and track progress. Follow these laws, and you can build lasting habits and break bad ones. Speaker. Now you have a complete framework to build good habits. Obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Apply these laws in your English learning journey and watch yourself improve step by step. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other English learners.